I'm Robert. Thank you.
Robert?
Hello?
Yes. Yes. Go ahead.
I'm Robert, and I have been in the real estate business since my early 20s, so a couple of years now. About close to 30 years, believe it or not, which I can't believe when I look at the calendar. I'm like, 30 years? I remember the 80s, I remember maybe the 70s too. I started off in small apartment buildings, which is part of the topic tonight. 2, 4, 20, 30 units, and I grew into bigger apartment buildings afterwards. Then I kind of dipped my toe out of state a little bit, and I got into commercial. And the easy thing out of state commercial to start with is like triple net, they call it triple net. So you have a 7-Eleven that pays your rent, and so that's fairly easy. Then I got into more commercial out of state. I've been in pretty much every segment of real estate. I've been in lending side, private money lending. I've been in investments, commercial, self-storage, done practically everything but high-rise office space. And so I've got a pretty deep experience in real estate. Today, my main focus is, believe it or not, back to the basics. The 1 to 4 unit space, especially in Los Angeles County, is very attractive right now for multiple reasons we'll go over later. So I'm heavily into that. We're, my partner and I are one of the larger buyers of the trustee sales, the foreclosure courthouse steps. And there are also many other opportunities like short sales and REOs and whatnot we'll talk about later. The other end of it is do some lending side too on commercial.
What are those 4 economic factors, obviously about any rental property, but particularly right here in LA?
Well, basically there are 4 economic reasons. One is appreciation, but there's also cash flow. And you really should real estate, the tax benefits are phenomenal. You can parlay a huge portfolio practically tax-free through 1031 exchanges, which is an Internal Revenue Code that allows you to take profits and roll them over into other real estate without having to pay any capital gains. And of course, you get depreciation right off in real estate as well. So if you start making a large positive cash flow, you can write it off against your depreciation. It's not a real cash loss. It's a paper loss. You're not really losing money, but the IRS lets you take a building and depreciate it over 27 and a half years to be exact.
Right.
So those are the 4. The tax, cash flow, equity buildup, and tax, appreciation.
And appreciation. Okay.